Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Mateminco. Now I was sent this by Flashlight brand. They wanted me to test and review. This light comes in this box. Now this here is the Mateminco G02. Now the version I have here is the orange body and 4K, so it's going to be warm. Let's go ahead and get this open, see what's in. Here's the user manual, really simple UI, multi-language. Here's the light chart here. See, 1600 lumens is the highest output that this light can do. Now if you need more time to read that chart, go ahead and pause the screen, otherwise we're going to move along. Here we go. Give you the Flashlight brand little badge. Always nice to get these lights. They're very well packed for that rough road. Here's the quality assurance badge. This box here has the band in it. You do have an additional tube for the smaller battery. That looks like everything's out of there. Orange color. Pretty nice. Additional accessories here. Here's the band here for your head. Now it's in yellow. Not too sure why they would go with yellow. It's got the band on top to balance the weight, especially if you're using an 18650. They can get pretty heavy. So let's open up this here. Additional accessories are in here. You do get a lanyard, 2 O-rings, one here, one in here as well, 2 of those, and 1 clip. Now I'm not going to be using it at a headlamp. I'm going to use it as an angle light. We're going to go ahead and put this on here before we get started. And there it is. Good size. Use it as an angle light. This is a magnetic tail, so it's very strong. It's going to be able to easily be placed on any metal surface, as is really a strong magnet. Clip is nice, 2-way design. Here's the charging port. Definitely nice to be able to have the Type-C. And the Type-C is pretty much what they're all going to now, because it's pretty much only one way to go in and out, and don't have to worry about damaging the port. Style and design on this is very nice. Color probably takes some getting used to. It definitely is bright enough to be able to be seen. Probably not like fluorescent yellow or anything like that, but it's definitely a bright addition to your gear. You got the power switch here on the head of the light. You know, to me the Orange and yellow really doesn't match, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe. Just not too sure why they went with those two different colors. And I've done a lot of reviews on the Mateminco products, and their quality has been very nice. It's got some real fine surface here that have some grooves on it, and definitely helps with gripping. Now the machining and finish on this is very nice, no issues there. So now let's go ahead and take a look here at the smooth reflector. Now this is running the SFS80 LED. So now let's go ahead and take it all apart. I'll show you the insides. Spring there on the tail. Pretty thick there. A little bit of grease here on the threads. See if we can show you the head of the light. Straight contact point there. See the drivers. So let me go ahead and bring out the battery that I'm going to be using in this test. Now the battery that I'm going to be using here is the EVE25P. It's a 2500 milliamp. It's a 20 amp cell. It is unprotected. These are very nice budget, very good performance on them. I've tested them out. Very close to the Samsung 25Rs. So it's nice to be able to get these. Come in very handy. Just gonna go ahead and screw this back together. Looks like we had a blink on here. The head of the light switch there. Go through those light outputs. Everything is in line. Lowest light output, definitely a warm light. Now 4K has actually been doing pretty good for me when you're out walking around. I wouldn't recommend them driving on the road with them, but they do have their plus and negatives. All in line on the UI. Really simple and easy to operate this. Press and hold. Okay, so now this has a battery level check, so you can just click this top switch 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4.2 volts. So you can always check your battery. Now, the best thing to do is to manually lock this light out, so it will not turn on accidentally when storing it. And we're back and ready to go through the UI. It's pretty straightforward. Again, simple and easy to operate. Everything is in line. I would look over the beam here. You can see there, nice hot spot, pretty intense. A lot of bleeding around the edge of that. And the spill does have a little bit of a cutoff, but it's pretty soft. Nice light output on this. Now the head's getting pretty toasty on here. Let's go ahead and do a reading on it here. Haven't had it on that long. There we go. Let's go ahead and do a test there. 130 degrees. Thereabout. 132. So it's getting pretty toasty on there. And it's climbing on the higher outputs. Now on the highest output here, it's probably going to really heat up good, but it should cycle down due to heat. Go through those special modes again. You have SOS here. And then we're right back down. Strobe looks like it's pretty much a constant rate on that flash. And the SOS. And it is on the slow side. That's all there is to this light. Pretty straightforward, easy to operate. Mateminco quality, feels rugged. Probably going to be able to do everything you need out there. I always carry these on my side. I also carry a headlamp, but not always on my head. If you do want the lighter weight on your forehead, I would definitely recommend using the smaller battery, which is the 18350. Will fit in this with these, and that's half the size of an 183 or 18650. So nice, very basic on the UI, which is always nice. So now let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Mateminco. This is the orange special. It's got the warm LED in it. Let's go ahead and get started. Water spout, 38 feet. Faintly making 65 feet there. There's the beam on the fence. See how warm it is. See all the different colors on the ground, especially when you get over here, kind of see the different shades of the grass from dead to alive. Let's go ahead and go to the next level, see how it does. Really comes to life. It's got a kind of a large jump there. Very nice combination beam. 65 feet. Yeah, it is faintly making that park there. Check it out on the higher outputs. 238 feet there. 138 feet to the famous Tree of Life. Look at that. Go up to the next level here. Tree of Life, see how it does. A little jump there, not huge. Now it is making 238 feet there easily. Nice, still easily see the foreground. You can see the park way out there. I'll zoom in on the higher output ones I get to it. Spill area is very strong on this. Not bad for 1600 lumens. Now this thing, it is very toasty on my finger here. Yeah, so you're going to want to operate this with care. It is cool out tonight, so definitely want to operate this with care. And looks like it stepped down a little bit, thank goodness. And we're back up to the highest output. Kind of bumps back up. So it steps down, which is normal. This being 1600 lumens. It is impressive. I'll zoom in here. You can see there. Come over here, you can see across the park there, it's making that with these. Ooh, this thing is getting warm. Whew. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Beam quality on this, very nice combination beam, which is my favorite. And this does get really toasty here on the head because there's not really much heat sinking, so not too much area here before it starts getting pretty toasty, especially on high and turbo. So operate it with care. Other than that, I don't see any issues with it. Simple to operate it. If you have it on your forehead, it's going to be a space, so it shouldn't be an issue, but it will cycle down due to heat to keep the light running at a safe level. The ability to be able to charge it via Type-C, they don't include the cable. They're trying to keep it budget friendly. You know, every little bit does count in price. Plus, Type-C is so common now, it's really pretty much every cell phone has it. Comes with a lot of other additional options. You can wear it on your head. I didn't use the band. I wasn't really impressed with the color of it too much, as well as the third band. I'm not really a big fan of those. The smaller battery can be used if you choose to do so. Otherwise, this will get pretty heavy on your head after a while. I usually carry the smaller ones, and I carry those on my head with no problems for long periods of time. If I do have one of these on hand, I'll just put it on my shoulder and hang it there until I need it hands-free. But build quality is very nice on this, no issues. Color really depends on you. It does look very orange, and it is a bright color, so you might be interested in having this. Well, I want to thank Flashlight brand for sending me this Mateminco to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, I will leave a link down in the description, also a special discount code that will help you save some money on this, just in case you're interested in getting it. Also, one other thing, don't forget you'll need to provide a battery or batteries, depending on which one you use. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel if you wish. Every little bit helps. Otherwise, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these Mateminco flashlight headlamps to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.